Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash, double honor to your apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath, and Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Now, this lesson is going to be based on this earthquake in Japan that caused buildings to collapse as multiple are feared dead. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts. Lord's will, you're edified. It says multiple people are believed to have been killed after an explosion at a mall following today's earthquake, local media reported, citing police. With a magnitude of 7.1 and a depth of 10 kilometers, or just more than 6 miles, the quake's epicenter was in Kumamoto Prefecture on the southwestern end of the country. Aerial footage showed a derailed cargo train, collapsed towers at an industrial plant, and a small building on fire. Japan sits on the Ring of Fire, where several tectonic plates converge and tremors take place almost constantly, making it one of the most earthquake-prone countries in the world. Yeah. So this is why brothers be saying that every day the Lord brings judgment. You know, if it's not storms and tempests or fires, it's an earthquake. Psalms 9 and 16, the Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands, Higgaion Selah. And all the people who got wounded or even killed out there, those were people with whom the Lord deemed wicked. And he was angry with them and they got judged, basically. Psalm 7 and 11. Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. And it's judgment like this that proves that. Just these heavy judgments that result in multiple people being injured and potentially multiple people being killed. And these are the judgments of the Lord. You know, people love to try to pass it off to Mother Nature, and it's like, no, you're going to give the Lord his credit. Zephaniah 3 and 5, the just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light, he faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. And that's right, the Heavenly Father is in the midst of these judgments. These are his judgments. And like it says, he will not do iniquity. And when you look up the definition of iniquity, it means wickedness. The Lord does not do wickedness. Every judgment is a righteous judgment, being brought upon wicked people who deserve to be punished for their wickedness. Whether people like it or not. Isaiah 29 and 6, thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts, or Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And we just be seeing this happen all over the world. Earthquakes, storms and tempest and fires. France is on fire, Spain is on fire, parts of the US are on fire, Canada is on fire. You know, and you got this major earthquake in Japan. And you got, you know, a tropical storm or potential hurricane building. You know, Like, the Lord is just bringing all manner of judgments upon this earth to punish these wicked people. Matthew 24:1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. And when you look up the definition of diverse, it means many or multiple. And clearly there's earthquakes happening in many and in multiple places all over the world every day. This is why brothers keep saying that there is no getting around these scriptures. People keep trying to deny how valid these scriptures are, and it's like, you can't. Because the very things written in these scriptures are happening. You know, the wars and rumors of wars. You have Israel going against Lebanon, the U.S. against Iran, Russia against Ukraine. You know, you do have nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. But that also applies to civil wars and race wars. And those will be happening here soon as well. You know, you have the fires, the storms, the tempests, the earthquakes. You have the love of many waxing cold. You have the division amongst the people. Like, there is no getting around this. 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the Highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the Highest have plain beginnings in wonders, and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And this 7.1 earthquake that caused all of that destruction out there and has more than likely resulted in people dead and people injured as well to varying degrees. That is the Lord visiting the world which he made and bringing judgment upon these wicked kingdoms and these wicked people. Slakia. Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. And that's right. Because those people out there were more than likely just minding their business, going on about their day. And then the Lord just sent an earthquake upon them that they didn't expect. And now, Buildings have collapsed. A lot of people are feared to be dead. And once again, it's pure chaos out there. James 4:9. Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness. And that's what all of these wicked, ignorant people out here, the wicked men, the wicked women, and these children are going to experience or continue to experience. The Lord is just going to continue to bring judgment upon them and many great miseries and death and destruction upon them. All of that folly, all of that laughter, all of that joy that they were once experiencing, it's going to be replaced with affliction and mourning and weeping and sadness and heaviness. These are the last days. These are perilous, dangerous times. And they're perilous, dangerous times because the wrath and the anger and the fury and the judgment of the Lord is being brought upon this earth and upon all of these wicked people, regardless of where in the world they are. And there is no stopping it. It's just going to continue to intensify until the Lord decides to stop it. So these people better hold on because it only is going to get more destructive and deadly and intense and chaotic and miserable from here. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to our brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath, and Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathen. I hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. Adawan Ratazah. Till next time, Shalom.